say something?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. You been listening to anything new? Any artists catch your eye at all?
I've actually been going through a blast from the past. I listened to playlists from like 2017, 2016
Isn't it
lately.
crazy that that is like throwbacks now? You know?
Dude, 2016 is almost 10 years ago.
Yeah, dude. That's when I graduated. Crazy.
I was held back a year. I would have been graduated soon. I was kind of lucky to be held back though, I think. I think it was better for my education to be held back a year.
I mean, you know, in the grand scheme, you were a little kid. It would be different if you were, you know. I'm not saying it didn't. It didn't. You know. I'm just saying that like, if it was like grade 11 or something, you know.
Yeah.
Like you failed or something. That would have been worse. But still,
A lot of people made fun of me growing up about it.
that's the problem. You don't fuck with
Holy shit, YouTube is promoting fishing YouTubers. That's the first time I've ever seen them do that.
that. I love that. Fishing YouTubers?
Yeah, a lot of the creators that Abby and I watched have retired in the last year or so because I'm just not getting enough viewership on their content. Like, we know our regular fans are watching, we love you guys, but like, it's not enough anymore. Like, we can't afford it. Like, we have to do bigger and better videos every time, but that costs money, and like, if we can't get the viewership for it, we don't get the money for it.
Damn. I used to watch River Monsters. That's some shit.
There's people that do that on YouTube.
Dude,
They
what
don't
happened to
even
that
like.
guy who would get stung by things? He's like, this is the world's like most.
He's retired now.
I would think so. He made his money.
He went around on a couple of podcasts in like 2020, 2022, like talking about all his adventures and stuff. What he went through. Shit. It's bedtime. Go to sleep. I was trying to redesign my sister's hockey team logo, but like, it's so cool that it's like, I don't want to change it. Because they've used the same logo since the team was formed in like the 1917, 1919.
Which team?
Honeywood's hockey team. Like
That long ago?
Yeah, dude. My parents' house and their neighbor were like the first two original houses in 1863. 73 was when our houses were originally built. And they were the first two houses in Honeywood. And ours was the mason, and his brother was the carpenter, and his brother's house was made of wood and was damaged with fire and repaired multiple times, and ours was made of brick because he was a mason. And we used to, like, there used to be a big
Masons
barn.
too.
Yeah, and there used to be a big barn on the back of our property where my dad's shop is now. That's how we got away with having the shop there, because on the plot of land layout, it shows the barn on the layout of the land, but the barn was torn down without permits back in like the 70s, so it was never recorded. So we were allowed to have a shop there because technically it was supposed to be there.
I don't like that.
There was a lot of history in that town, and before we moved there, when we looked up the town, it was the #1 town that reported UFO sightings in Canada.
The what, sir?
Our Honeywood was the most popular town for reporting UFO sightings in Canada. Like, it was like the known as like the UFO hotspot
Oh
in
no
Canada.
shit! There's fucking grizzly. There's fucking like Bigfoot out there.
Yeah. Man, like some nights, like, cause when like the house we grew up before was like not too far from it. It was like just down the road by like 15 minutes. It'd be like going from here to West Side, like where I live at Walmart to West Side, right?
I liked
Like that's how.
that.
Yeah. But like you could sit there at night and you could hear like the wolves chirping and at each other and like going like, oh, and like the coyotes yipping and hollering and stuff. Like I remember stacking wood, bringing wood into one day, and I was like in grade 9 or 10. And I had like my 2 big grizzly dogs outside with me. Or sorry, we had the one. So we had Nana, the big grizzly dog, big white dog that passed away this past Christmas. And I look up between the fence posts, and there's this fucking coyote with his pack on the other side of where the fire hall is. I'm like, if this fence post wasn't here and this fence wasn't here, I'd be dead, man. Because I didn't hear him come up at me or nothing. I was just putting wood in a sack and bringing it inside, and I looked.
It was like when I hit the deer, I looked down for 1 second.
Yep.
I don't like this song, Switch, you know?
Yep.
It's crazy.
Even walking to work from Zina to like Roshling when I first started working there, man, I would see foxes and coyotes and all kinds of wildlife on my way into work on the railway track. It was only like a 15-minute, 20-minute walk from taking the track, right? But when you're leaving at like 5:30 in the morning to start work at 6, nobody's really around. It's just you and like the wild at like March, April, so it's still like dark out, kind of, and it's just kind of speaking. Like you would find red foxes, there'd be a coyote off in the distance. Like I remember I came out behind 7-Eleven and I was going up to where like the new municipality building is, and in their field between them and the fire department, there was just a coyote sitting there staring at me. I'm like, you're far away now. But if you want,
yeah, you can get, yeah, you can get here. Right
yeah.
now.
So I'm like, okay, just like keep an eye on it, listen to music, getting ready for it to pounce. Like I'm ready for you, fucker. I got my pocket knife, motherfucker. Let's go.
What's that movie with Liam Neeson?
Which one? There's so many. Oh, is you talking about Ray? The one?
Yeah,
with the... Yeah, that's a good one. But like growing up, we would go fishing at so many spots so deep in the woods. Like, we would have to hike 30 to 40 minutes into like this trail to go fishing growing up. And my dad would have his pocket knife on his hip. I would have mine. My brother would have theirs. My mom's like, I don't believe in that, but I got a giant walking stick to throw around. Like we were like, we ain't going back down to no berry.
I don't think so.
But because we grew up being educated on them, like you know, like for certain bears you stand tall and big and make yourself big and scary. Other animals you play dead.
Yeah.
If it's a mountain lion or like a bobcat, pray for your life for a quick death because there's no coming back from that. You get because we have mountain lion out in Honeywood and like bobcats and stuff, right? Because it's such a high elevation there.
They're biggest. Yeah, it is, and that's why it was great for skating. It's ideal for skating.
Well, the first time that Abby came over to my parents' house, my leg was so healthy, we walked to like one of the random forest in the middle of a farmer's field and found like abandoned like 1950s cars and tractors and shit.
That's sick. Did you have your camera with you?
No. I had my old phone at the time. It was like my old, I think it was like a Motorola G or something like that because I went through phones so much back then. I was still at the factory and everything back then. Like it was before her and I were like technically dating.
Somewhat.
lot of histories in those little tiny towns, man.
I know, right? It's so cool to look at your ancestry. That's why my dad's obsessed with it. It's great. Good for him.
History is something that should be taught, no matter what. Like, I think if we don't have mandatory classes, history should be one of them. Like every year.
Isn't history? Isn't it? Like, sure it is.
Yeah, but they glaze over a lot of things to condense it to get into one semester. I think they need to have like at least have like a month in English for like Canadian history and like true Canadian history and stuff, because I think that needs to be educated more, because like they glaze over a lot of it when we were growing up on like the true native aspect and stuff. They were still kind of like not showing the full picture of how residential schools actually operated, how they were like. Like, yeah, we had these things. We don't want to talk about these things. Anyways, World War I and II, like, they focus more like on war efforts instead of like the founding of the nation, and like the history of like the parties. Even I think should be educated on, because you're going to be voting for these people in like 4 to 5 years. You should be educated on the history of what their party stood for to now. Everything, not to get them like politically charged, but to understand the atmosphere they're living in.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess that would be more like a social studies class if you were to do it like that.
I liked social studies. I like the one where we did like the almost like the Civ in real life.
I thought it was a joke, but that's because my teacher fucked up on the first half of the, because they split into two like semesters into one for that class, because they switched topics halfway through in my school. So in the first one, she made an error and enter in all my test scores. So I had like a 55 at the start. And I was like, what the fuck? I thought I was doing good. I was getting like 90 on all my tests. She's like, I know, I fucked up. But don't worry, I'm gonna make it up. So you don't do any tests next half of the course. Just gotta do the base work. I'm like, okay. Can I get the base work? Like, if I can't meet you at the beginning of the day, she's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. Come in the morning, skip the rest of her class. Still got 90 in it because she held up her end of the bargain, and I held up mine. Like, you didn't care that I wasn't going to come to class as long as I got the work done.
That's like college for you.
Yeah. But I would just explain, like, look, I'm not going to be able to concentrate in these classes. I know how kids are, like how these people are. They're going to fuck around, do stupid shit. I'm going to get pissed off and not want to come in here no more. So can I just get the base work? And if I have any questions, I'll come find you during like a spare or something, and like get it answered. I'll email you. Okay, that works. Perfect. Only had like 1 or 2 teachers that didn't like that, but the rest were like, if you're upfront and honest about it, I don't see any issue with it.
It's not my problem. Yeah, it's my problem.
I would just go to Timmy's, have a coffee and a donut, do my work on my laptop. Are you live?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't even get notified.
Because you don't love me, Tom.
Sorry.
It'd be cool if you could get like Abby live streaming too, like doing her drawings, like just the whole process.
Well, it's gonna be posted on the YouTube channel for the company. So I'm gonna do like progress videos of like all aspects of the company, behind the scenes footage and all that. But I'm gonna sir. Might do a bank of my Twitch logo.
Get your own Twitch logo?
Yeah.
Or do you mean your logo, or is it your Twitch logo?
Well, I did like the compass for my company logo, but I think for like my gamer logo, like my Twitch logo, I might do something different. Same premise, just different one.
Oh. Do we like it just like that lead at the start, like? And then we go.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
Man's popular on the Discord. 9 plus notifications.
Huh?
I see your Discord notifications. You're popping. +9.
Oh, those are just like old servers on there.
Oh, fair.
Like,
I mean, old servers I'm in, except for like yours and Lee's.
I've been wanting to make more kind of like West Coast shit. Actually, I want kind of like a special here, so we can just. Wait, what? I'm a chick. I'm a chick with a dick. Hey. Ha 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 ha. Psych. ACDC. Maybe good fantasy live. What do you have to John?
I'm just looking at stuff for a bit on this. That'll listen to this. Order from the top, G.
Chicken.
Well, how?
What's up? Tell me, boy.
And it cost of clothes for sublimation and all that to get a pricing.
Tough. New beat? What's the vibe on this one, Tom? What do we want to do? Like a pop song, or we, you know, what do we do?
Well, asteroid.
An asteroid?
Purple asteroid.
Purple asteroid. Or is that the name of that last beat, or?
I don't know. Benjamin be hitting.
You really do. You really do. Don't really want a big file right now. Got contacts here. Switch it up. Actually, I don't think I have time for a beat. I gotta go to bed. I gotta work tomorrow. So,
Oh, okay.